Imagine the heavy thud of a door slamming shut, echoing through the silent corridors of opportunity. That sound, often harsh and unexpected, carries a peculiar echo, a mix of disappointment and mystery. Yet what if behind that firmly shut door there was nothing? What if the real magic of opportunities lies not in the opening or closing of doors, but in the journey and discoveries we make along the way? When a door in life closes, it often appears as a loss, a barrier to what we desire. Our first reaction may be dismay or frustration, confronting an impassable barrier in our path. But what does it really mean when a door closes? Is it a sign to stop, or merely a part of the journey requiring us to shift our perspective and approach? The metaphor of a closed door powerfully encapsulates moments of rejection or missed opportunities. Nonetheless, it's critical to recognize that sometimes the most formidable barriers lead to the greatest breakthroughs. This part explores the initial shock of closed doors and the revelation that often there might be nothing substantial behind them, challenging us to find other paths and opportunities. This realization can transform the way we perceive setbacks, turning moments of denial into launching pads for deeper self-exploration and alternative routes forward. Through the ages, individuals across various cultures have encountered closed doors. Yet historical narratives brim with tales of those who turned rejections into stepping stones. For instance, famous inventors, artists, and leaders who initially faced ridicule or dismissal only to later achieve unprecedented success. This section examines how figures like Thomas Edison and J.K. Rowling dealt with repeated rejections. It also looks at the philosophical and cultural shifts in the perception of opportunity, from ancient philosophies to modern-day interpretations, showing that the essence of opportunity has evolved, but the core challenge remains the same. Understanding these historical contexts enriches our approach to modern setbacks, providing a broader perspective on what it means to face and overcome closed doors. Rejection, particularly when a desired door closes, can deeply affect our psychological state. This part delves into theories like rejection sensitivity and cognitive dissonance, which explain why rejections hurt and how they can disrupt our self-image and expectations. Moreover, this section discusses the silver lining, personal growth. Psychological studies suggest that experiencing and overcoming rejection can significantly bolster personal development and resilience. It's not the rejection itself, but our response to it that shapes our path forward. Understanding the psychological mechanics behind our reactions to closed doors can empower us to handle them more effectively, turning painful experiences into growth opportunities. The chase for the perfect opportunity is often likened to searching for a mythical door that leads to guaranteed success. This part challenges this notion, arguing that waiting for the perfect moment or opportunity often leads to inaction. Discussing the perils of perfectionism in opportunity seeking, this section encourages a proactive approach. Instead of waiting for doors to open, we should focus on creating opportunities through innovation and persistence. The myth of the perfect door can be a significant hindrance, and recognizing this can be liberating. By debunking this myth, we encourage a more dynamic and self-reliant approach to personal and professional achievements. When one door closes, it's not merely an end, but potentially a redirection to something better suited for us. This part explores how closed doors can guide us towards paths we might have otherwise overlooked. Sharing personal stories and anecdotes, this section illustrates how many have found greater success and fulfillment after initially facing a closed door. The idea here is to shift the narrative from loss to opportunity, understanding that what feels like a setback could be the universe nudging us towards a path more aligned with our deepest values and potential. By reframing our experiences with closed doors as opportunities for redirection, we can maintain motivation and openness to new possibilities, even in the face of rejection. Different cultures interpret the concept of fate and destiny in distinct ways, influencing how individuals perceive and respond to closed doors. In Eastern philosophies, for instance, there is often a stronger emphasis on destiny being preordained, guiding individuals to accept and flow with life's outcomes more passively. In contrast, Western cultures might emphasize the role of individual agency and the power to shape one's destiny through choices and actions. This section explores these cultural differences, examining how they affect our reactions to closed doors. By understanding these cultural frameworks, we can appreciate the diverse ways people around the world navigate their paths and how they reconcile with the doors that close on them. Exploring these interpretations not only broadens our understanding, but also enhances our empathy towards different responses to similar life challenges. How we value ourselves plays a crucial role in how we react to closed doors. A strong sense of self-worth helps us view rejection not as a reflection of our personal failings, but as part of the broader journey. This part discusses strategies to maintain and build self-esteem when faced with setbacks, emphasizing the importance of self-talk, affirmations, and maintaining a supportive social circle. The discussion extends to self-love and acceptance, which are foundational in not allowing rejections to diminish our sense of worth. By reinforcing our self-worth, we empower ourselves to face closed doors with grace and resilience, knowing that our value is not dictated by external validations, but by our inner strength and self-acceptance. Resilience is not just about bouncing back, it's about growing through the challenges we face, including the experience of closed doors. This section defines resilience from a psychological perspective and explores practical ways to cultivate it, such as through mindset shifts, continuous learning, and emotional regulation. By sharing stories of individuals who have demonstrated resilience in the face of daunting rejections, this part aims to inspire and guide others on how to develop their own resilience. Building resilience is essential, as it not only helps us to recover from setbacks but also prepares us to seize new opportunities that arise. Sometimes the best opportunities are not behind the doors we fervently wish to open, but in places we least expect. This part encourages a broader vision, looking beyond conventional doors and considering unconventional paths that might lead to success and fulfillment. It highlights how innovation and creativity can open up new realms of possibilities, supported by success stories of individuals who carved out niches for themselves by thinking outside the box. This section motivates readers to explore new horizons and create opportunities where none seem apparent, emphasizing the limitless potential that lies in the unknown. Philosophical insights on emptiness and potential. Delving into philosophical concepts, this part discusses the notion of emptiness behind a closed door as not just a void, but a space brimming with potential. Drawing from philosophies such as existentialism and Buddhism, it explores how understanding and embracing emptiness can lead to freedom and the creation of new meanings in life. This section encourages readers to see emptiness not as a lack, but as a fertile ground for growth and innovation, where the absence of predetermined paths can inspire the creation of personal and unique journeys. Open doors often represent security and success, but this part challenges that perception. It discusses the impermanence and unpredictability of opportunities, suggesting that real security comes from flexibility and the ability to adapt, rather than from any particular opportunity. By understanding that open doors can also close suddenly, readers are encouraged to adopt a more dynamic and resilient approach to life's opportunities, focusing on continuous growth and adaptability rather than static achievements. Mindfulness can be a powerful tool in managing the emotional impact of closed doors. This section discusses how mindfulness practices help maintain a sense of peace and presence amid rejection, easing the discomfort and allowing for clearer thinking and decision-making. Techniques such as mindful breathing, meditation, and conscious reflection are explored, providing readers with practical tools to stay grounded and focused, turning the experience of a closed door into a moment of learning and self-discovery. Sometimes the doors that close on us leave a lasting impact, shaping our paths in profound ways. Sometimes the doors that close on us leave a lasting impact, shaping our paths in profound ways. This part looks at how closed doors have historically influenced the courses of lives and careers, sometimes setting individuals on completely new trajectories that lead to unexpected successes. This section encourages readers to consider the long-term impacts of closed doors, promoting a legacy mindset where every rejection is viewed as a meaningful part of one's story, contributing to the legacy they are building. In conclusion, this essay reiterates the central idea that closed doors, while initially disappointing, are not the end of the road but vital parts of our journey. It emphasizes that the true essence of opportunities lies not in the openings or closings of doors, but in our responses to them and what we choose to do next. This final part calls for an embrace of the journey, with all its twists and turns, encouraging readers to find strength in their paths and to trust that even when doors close, the journey continues, often leading to more fulfilling destinations than originally planned. By shifting focus from the doors themselves to the paths they lead us on, we empower ourselves to live more fully, embrace our journeys, and turn every setback into a setup for greater achievements and personal growth.